Hey guys and girls, Mark with Tankside. We have a 20-foot mega aquarium. We run a fish rescue here in Colorado. Also, Goodwood Hunting, where we sell live edge slabs. We own a sawmill and we build custom furniture and things like that. Hey, before the midnight here, I wanted to get out and say that 2025 was pretty fantastic. Kind of all over the board from the very beginning to the very end of it. It was crazy. We knew we were bringing this tank home in January. I don't think it actually came home until February, but it was running by March. I had multiple repairs. You know, the funny thing is like, I think it was October, November, me and the girls talked about it like a fish rescue, nothing real serious. And then January, the opportunity to get this tank presented itself, and I jumped on it. By the end of May, I was frustrated enough with the business that I decided to sell it all and step away from it. I sold all my equipment, I moved on, and one of the greatest things is, just as all that was happening, and one of the reasons I sold some of the equipment at the prices I did, is I had the opportunity to go to Texas. I went down to Texas. I kind of solidified my friendship as lifelong friends with a couple of really good guys down there. I did lose a longtime friend over there. He's just, me and him, we just don't see eye to eye anymore. We disagree with each other. I wish him the best. But, I lived in Texas for almost 100 days over the course of the summer. I ran a 39-foot yellowfin for a guy named Danny Dorman from Coastal Charters. It was, he was a decent enough guy. The boat was okay. Some things needed to be changed, and look, I wouldn't work for Danny again, but I did enjoy my time that I worked for him. So, but I spent, I think 70-something days running charters, whatever it was. It was a good summer. Caught a lot of fish, had a lot of great experiences. I came home, I worked on some relationships with some businesses, things like that. I got some pressure from some customers that, because I had sold all of my equipment back in May, I couldn't really do anything about it. I was at the mercy of other people. So as we closed out 2025, I decided to purchase the equipment that I needed to purchase, stay in business and stay in charge of certain things. And we'll still work on the relationships. We'll still do a lot of partnerships. I don't want employees again, so all of that is a pretty good option. But if 2026 is as crazy and adventurous and wonderful as 2025 was, it'll be another fantastic year. So thank you.